This is a hike into the Santa Susana Mountains to visit Michael Antonovich Regional Park. The park entrance is reached by driving up a 4-mile road off of the 118 freeway. And part of this road is posted as a private road, no trespassing, and not too well maintained. And even though this is listed as a regional park, there are no park facilities here at all. But there is a trail leaving from the parking area, heading on up into the hills. And then this narrow trail quite quickly joins up with what appears to be a fire road. These mountains are quite open with hardly a tree in sight. But this was a fairly overcast day and actually quite cool. And the overcast sky made everything look quite dramatic, as Dale is observing here. And then we realized that this was horse country. We saw some horses grazing behind a fenced area. But then they quickly disappeared as we approached and ran on down into the canyon. And then the road continued to wind its way up along the ridgeline. And then a short stop along the way for Jack to have his picture taken with the mountains in the background. This entire area was involved in a major brush fire a couple of years ago, but it does seem to be recovering. At one point we can look back and see the road we've been traversing. With the recent rains we've been having and the longer days of sunshine, there seems to be a lot of green showing up. In fact, even some wildflowers popping up here and there. With a close-up of some lupin, along with some other wildflower varieties. I imagine in a few weeks this area is going to be quite beautiful. And again, another look back at the road we've been traveling up, with the higher mountains in the background. But then the road continues on over these rolling hills, along with these quite pretty views. Even though it looked quite threatening all morning, we never really did get any rain. And then we reached a spot where we could look out over the San Fernando Valley with the Santa Monica Mountains in the background. We decided that this was about enough for today, so we made this our turnaround point to start back. And so it was back to the car after a hike of about 4.5 miles.